like kind of rooting back from like cultural and societal trends, I guess, of today, and kind of going back in time to more of the biblical practices. Just wanted to know, like, why is Muhammad seen as the final prophet, and what makes Judaism and Christianity stop early when it comes to determining the final prophet, and why do you think that they maybe don't include Muhammad as that prophet? For example, like Judaism stops at Moses and Christianity stops at Jesus.
Yeah, so basically, we believe in this concept of progressive revelation. So we believe God sent prophets to all the nations, not just like the Jewish nations mentioned in the Bible. We believe God sent prophets to everybody to preach the original messages that there's only one God worthy of worship and don't worship other than Him. And certain commandments came in. And basically, different groups sort of deviated from that original monotheism, or they started deviating from the original commands. So then God would send more prophets back to those nations to bring them back to the right path. And you see this in Judaism, like Abraham was sent, then you have Moses, David, Solomon, like all these other prophets that were sent. And so we believe that Jesus was another one of those prophets. He was sent to the children of Israel. He was sent with the message that there's only one God. And that's actually like in the Bible, he says, the first commandment is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord is one. Like, my God and your God is one God. So this we believe is the original message of Jesus, that there's only one God. He preached that he was a prophet. He was sent to the children of Israel, which is the Islamic conception. We don't believe that a man can become God. And so over time, that was eventually distorted, and you have the Christian concept of the Trinity. And this developed over hundreds of years after the death of Jesus, or not the supposed death of Jesus. We can get into that later. But we, so then God sent Prophet Muhammad to clear up all the misconceptions and bring back people back to the original message, which is there's only one God. And Prophet Muhammad was sent for all mankind. So every other prophet in Islam was sent for just their nation. So Jesus was sent for the children of Israel, Moses, Israel, Noah sent to his people, all that. But Muhammad was sent for all mankind. So he's the final prophet to come, and that's what distinguishes his mission from the rest of the prophets. And as for why like some groups reject him, like certain groups like still follow Moses or still follow Jesus, I mean this is just naturally what happens when a new prophet comes. Some of the people are going to reject him and some of the people are going to accept him.
And
And
that's what
so
makes the religion different.
yeah, basically Islam is the original message, but it completes the chain of prophets, and it gives the final commandments, the final um, sort of rulings for mankind to follow. And it has the original message that there's only one God. It doesn't have any complications when it comes to, Jesus being God or Holy Spirit or anything like that. It's just a complete coherent message that is meant to bring people back to the original, their sort of innate disposition. Um,
Mhm. And like, so I guess with that progressive belief, there's a potential for prophets in the future.
no, so we believe that Muhammad in the Quran, it says like Muhammad is the seal of the prophets. He's the final prophet to come. There's many narrations and hadith that talk about like there's no prophet that'll be after me. And so we do believe that towards the end of time that Jesus will return and he'll clarify the message regarding he'll clarify the disputes regarding his nature. So he'll clarify that he was not God himself, that he was just a prophet. And we believe he'll unite Christians and Muslims to fight against the Antichrist. So
Mhm.
we also believe in the second coming. Um, but I should also clarify that we also believe in this concept of revivers. So we believe that certain people are basically going to be sent, not like given divine revelation, but they're going to be like certain pious people that come every like century to sort of bring people back to the original teachings in a sense where there might be deviation. They're not prophets, but they're
Mhm.
certain in the sense of like they're not infallible and they don't receive revelation, but they do sort of bring people back to the religion.
I see, I see. So like, I see.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on, Stephen, or?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that was a great response. And like, I also, I mean, it's just kind of like you're getting to like the root of like basically the divergence.
Hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
Hmm. I think that's
And
interesting. I think it's just something to keep in mind. There's not much I can talk to it because like that. I mean, I would have to do more research. One and two, like that becomes the split between those monotheistic religions. And there's just a fundamental difference there that in order to choose one of the three or just choose a difference, you need to just do more like self-exploration, I feel.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
Yeah.
just reflection. There's obviously a spiritual element to it, so asking God for help and guidance and whatnot.
Mhm.